Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Young on the play action. Look at this, going deep right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Mike Samuelson makes the play. And the Commanders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Play fake here, Daniels taking a shot deep here. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 10 what?
We send a man in motion.
Ready.
That's incomplete left side.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Addison going in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
38.
It's 4th down.
Hey, confused. Shot, 17, right, white. Green jack. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. Another one to Addison. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. First down from the 42.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hurt. 18 caught. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Right back to Pacheco. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Eagles.
3rd and 1. Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, it's Daniels. Lobs this deep down the middle. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
19 ready.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
52 Bull. 6 Mega.
Out of the gun, Young. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Field, 45. White. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set. 10 flat. Set.
First down. Young. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now. Hey, 18 Cardinal. 18. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
60 by hurt. Hurt.
Going to the ground again on first. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It was Mike Saylor still on that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. He'll air it out on third. He put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Yellow, 22.
Off the play fake, it's Young. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll give right side. Here's Pacheco. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Kate, that's a type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Connects on the crosser. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go, check, go. 70 Timberwolf. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Let go.
They'll run now with Pacheco. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, hey, draw steal. Ready.
Play action now, Young. He put everything he had into this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Young working from the gun. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Rig. 18 card, 10. Hurt.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 1st and 10 from the 43.
65.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dump off to his fullback. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie us up, 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Push.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Red, yellow. Yellow. Smash, red. Eagle, blue. Ready?
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. He's got Jones for the completion. The ball is out, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Running back motions right. Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
60 red.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. A 2nd down throw for Young. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. Right. White. 45. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Black 40. Hut.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing here just before halftime. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Viking 18.
He's back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Practice.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. At the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Smash, yellow, 43. Zone ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown.
Here we go.
Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kane Medrano makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
The Commanders will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, throw, 52. Red, set.
They'll start with a give to Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 red. 60 red. Claws red.
Out of the gun, Young. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd. Down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, track him 60.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go!
First down carry for Pacheco. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
70
line.
Timberwolves, Panther Street, Panther Street. Hey, smash Franco.
It's Pacheco again. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Daniels off the play action. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready? Franco 80.
Designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-possession game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Will Green. Ready.
Young throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up. Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
52. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Red. Yellow. Smash. Red. Claws red. Set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Set, ready. 45, white. 6, mega. Red, cycle. Steel, black. Cut.
They're going for it, Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Panther streak. Panther. Right, smash. Reload. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. No one's around him. He's got space. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 63, Vikings 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, right.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Young on the play action. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
It's a gain of 30. And the Vikings first down.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
50. Ready?
On play action, here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Putting a receiver in motion. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Claude red. Black shot. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Jones. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Set. 45.
Young working from the gun. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready?
Quick throw left side complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
Left. Set.
Will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Go! Bronco 80.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Here we go.
line.
Go, 60 Eagles, 60. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. He has room past the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt heading it for the first time. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Deputy 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That that one right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kane Majerano makes the play. And the Commanders will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's a toss headed right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders coasting to the finish line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Big Lion. Check. Hawk 70. Panther Street. Panther Street.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
At the 7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. Ready? Viking 18.
Running right is Pacheco. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here.
Ready. 10 black.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.